Today we are in Arlington, Virginia, and we're going to be taking a look at this handsomely designed, brand new construction property. This home has been designed and created by a local developer that we have here called Classic Cottages. They've been in the area for about 13 or 14 years. They started off the first few years renovating properties, and then about 2014 they went into full-fledged development, building their own properties, designing their own floor plans, and creating their own creations. They do a great job, these guys. They do a great job with combining forward thinking with a charm at the same time. So you can tell that it's innovative in its design, it's contemporary, yet it's still inviting. And it will carry that message as we continue forward into the property. If this is the style, if this is the type of home that you like, let me know by hitting a thumbs up. If you end up liking this video to the degree that you want to stick around for a while, by all means, hit the subscribe button and we'll see you in the next one. So let's head into this property. We're looking at a 6-bedroom, 6 full bath, 2 half bath home with just over 6,900 square feet. The price tag is sitting at $3.3 million. Just came on the market maybe 3 days ago. Just as I said, a very warm and welcoming entrance here. I want to make sure I take off my shoes because this home is nice and clean. We don't want to mess it up. Let's start over here at the study office. Now, Classic Cottages, what they tend to do with their designs and their builds, I've been in quite a few of their homes. They tend to stick to a lighter and brighter palette. You'll see that the color schemes and materials that they use tend to be lighter in nature, a little bit more cheerful. Sometimes they'll incorporate the beach theme, but they don't keep it so, like the worn out Brighton area that everyone has done over the past few years. They're always incorporating at least a handful, at least a few items that are a bit daring, a little bit more dangerous. And for that reason, it keeps the property design exciting. They'll mix in some bolder materials, bolder colors, and accents that will pop within their very lightly saturated pastel designs. Now, a lot of the homes that we've been looking at lately have had that gold, that brushed bronze type of fixture that carries throughout the home. These guys decided to go with a silver, stainless steel chrome-like with the majority of their fixtures in this property. And it carries out well with the rest of the designs, color schemes that they've done throughout the home. This would be one of those accent pieces. This is one of those statement pieces where they're getting a little bit more daring, a little bit outside of what you would expect of the typical light and bright wheelhouse. So these a little bit darker wood combined with black banisters, modern contemporary stairs where you're looking through the steps. It really sets a tone. You would almost expect this in an industrial type style home. And here we are in, a very charming colonial type style. So it's nice to see that. It blends very well though. We have our first half bath over here as well as a coat closet. A traditional spot within our colonial homes to have your half bath and coat closet. Many times you'll see that just beyond the entrance of the property, as you pass the foyer, you'll have this offset to the right that you'll have that area. I know you guys have probably seen it before. The wood that's being used down here is a light weathered oak. And what they've done is they've carried it into the ceiling for design, which is absolutely amazing. It really makes the whole space, this whole, what would you call this? I want to call it a recreation area, but not a recreation area, congregation, a congregating area. It really sets the tone and the mood, brings the warmth down. It's great for the balance of your eye when you're looking at everything. Of course, you have your fireplace here. It is going to carry downstairs. When we go downstairs into the rec room, you'll see an almost identical fireplace down there. It feels very much like a family room downstairs as well, since the ceiling height is so elevated. A beautiful covered deck out here. And I want to mention something. What neighbors? If you have neighbors, these are the neighbors I want. These neighbors have a beautiful garden out here. They were out here working on it earlier, but when you look out your back, you don't want to see like some old cars that are worn out and gone, being used as a junkyard in somebody's backyard. But these guys are really, let me see. I mean, we have a netted covered deck here, so it's hard to see on camera, but the neighbors keeping up their landscaping is an absolute wonderful attribute that sometimes you can't control. If you look at the yard over here, flat surface, you're working about a third of an acre with this property, and within Arlington, that's sizable, that's good. So when you have this large rectangular flat lot with the plush grass, it's a bonus. There is an irrigation system that is to be built into the property here. These doors, by the way, I'm just opening one for convenience, but they do both open and slide all the way back. So you would be able to retract them off to the side and have this big space to walk through, especially when you're entertaining guests. This kitchen's wonderful. I've been keeping myself from eating these fresh baked cookies that they have out. These are not staging pieces, these are real. Here's something to point out. This is one of the first properties that I've recorded and put on YouTube that had these appliances. This is Heston. Heston is also a high-end appliance company. You could compare them and put them right in line with the likes of Wolf. Wolf Appliances would be a good comparable for these guys. The founders of Heston are originally, these are all manufactured and built out of California. The founders and owners are also there. They were pioneers of the non-stick pans, and they moved into the appliance industry and have taken that one with great success. A lot of these high-end appliances are going to be very similar when you get into the Viking, the Wolf, the Heston. The only thing that's going to change is personal preference. They all have very similar features. It's just what have they dedicated more of their time and effort into among the features. Some are going to have similar features, but one feature excels beyond the others, and vice versa. So you just have to look into the company that suits you best. We have a full freezer here. The size of what you would imagine is a refrigerator. And then, of course, on the other side of this small coffee bar here, key drop, we have the refrigerator. Everything Heston. No mix and matching here. All appliances Heston. Butler's pantry. And, of course, that links right around to the dining room, which you saw earlier. Okay, so that was the front door that we came through. We traveled through here. Now we're in this butler's pantry from the kitchen. Barn doors containing your pantry. Nice, good-sized pantry. And in the back here, you have your mudroom. You have a small coat closet here, along with your built-ins, alarm system, and through here, you're going to have your 3-car garage. Nice and sizable. So you have a 1-off and then a 2. Some extra space on the side there. If you have a workshop, if you have additional things you want to hang on the racks and whatnot, you have plenty of space. This is a very wide garage. Very wide setting here. Let's continue on. How about we go, you know something I should mention, you're obviously seeing it in the video. Classic Cottages does a great job of incorporating windows and sunlight, and that of course goes with the theme of them wanting to keep everything bright and cheerful and airy. But if you look around, I mean, we've got sunlight coming from all angles possible. Really is nice. Let's head upstairs. So we're at our landing area here. And what we'll do is we'll go to the left first. And let's go ahead and take a look at the owner's suite, the primary bedroom in this house. Again, that recurring fireplace that we saw downstairs and that we're going to see again in the basement. So you have your own fireplace here in your owner's suite. We move back here, we're going to have our coffee bar, and adjacent to our coffee bar is of course the luxury owner's bath. The setting of this bathroom is so photogenic. They have it laid out in such a great way. Even in some of the luxury large homes, you walk in, and although the bathroom is impressive in itself, it's not photogenic. You walk in and then maybe the tub is over here out of sight, and then the shower is tucked over here, and the cabinetry might be right next to you. This one was obviously designed with purpose. They want people to know as soon as you walk in, wow, this is elegant. And they've done that perfectly here. Little linen closet. Okay. Let's get closer to this soaking tub again with the windows and the light, bringing that in and allowing natural light to create this ambiance of a statement piece for the standalone tub. Okay, this is going to be some people's favorite, the walk-in closet. The two walk-in closets that you have here are both equally big. They're not separated. They are together. It's just a pass-through. One closet leads to the next. So directly across the hallway from the owner's suite. Let's see what we have over here. The first secondary bedroom. Each of the secondary bedrooms in this house are of substantial size. No one is going to be tight on space here. Pocket doors that lead into a really nice laundry room. I mean, often with the laundry rooms, they are huge in some of these houses that we have here, but they're not designed in such a way that's very welcoming. This has a touch of warmth in it. Another secondary bedroom. And of course, this property up here in some of these rooms is not staged. However, you can hear my voice echoing in this room. These secondary bedrooms are not small. What are we looking at here? We're probably looking at 20 some odd feet going across here. Now, something I want to mention, we are in the northern part of Arlington, okay? Almost getting close to McLean. You're only a mile away from Washington Golf and Country Club, which is really nice, a really nice facility. If you haven't been there, if you're new to the area, if you're moving into the area and you golf, or you're thinking about getting into golf, that would be something to check out. The name of this neighborhood is actually Country Club Hills. This is probably the largest secondary bedroom that is in the home. There is going to be another bedroom downstairs, but we're just knocking out the upstairs bedrooms right now. You know, of course, this home is not small. It is 7,000 square feet, but 7,000 square feet is, of course, less forgiving than some of the other properties I've shown you, sitting at 10, 11, 12,000 square feet. So in order to design a property that gives all of the bedrooms a comfortable amount of space, I would say probably not just comfortable, but a generous amount of space, while not taking away from anything in the floor plan that would make it feel unsuited to the house. That's a designer's challenge. So the fact that they pull it off seamlessly is a head nod to them. The designers that Classic Cottage is partnering with to do this. Do remember that if you are someone who is looking to move to the Northern Virginia or DC area, this is what I do for a living. So of course, you can contact me by clicking the website link in the description under this video and just hit message me and it will come directly to me and I'll get back to you. Let's take a left here first. Now in the basement, the ceiling height, I would say, is 10 feet. This does not feel like a traditional basement, right? We would be looking at 8 feet, maybe 7.5 feet in your traditional basement. With 10 feet, you feel like, well, this is another house. So they have the family room set up again with that recurring fireplace that I said would happen. And look how cool this is. This wine room, it is temperature controlled. You will have an app, you will have a system to get access to it. It is actually locked. You have to download the system, do your identification, set it to yourself as the secure user, and it will open for you. Right now, it is locked, so we can't go in there. Hopping right around here, we do have a little basement bar. And then in the back here, you know, I would say this is up to you. This is a multi-purpose room. Whether you want to use it for storage or as a den, it's up to you. Up to you. I would say a fitness room, but there's already a fitness room in this basement, so you just have to find something additional to use that for. Right over here is just your mechanical room, so we might as well open that up real quick. It does show you that you have some extra space in here, though. And then right across from us, where we came down the stairs, you'll see that little half door there. There is storage underneath. So right under this landing pad of the staircase, I know it's dark down there, but you do have storage, okay? And what could that be? Oh, more storage. Plenty of storage in this house. That's what I'm getting at here. Fitness room. padding on the flooring has already been built in, as you would expect from a luxury home. The gym flooring. So one half bath here, which would primarily be used, of course, by guests or people that you have over here. But then, as I mentioned, we do have another bedroom over here. And so that bedroom doesn't have to be using this outside hallway bath, they do have their own full bath. Then let's go over here real quick and just take a look at their closet. I didn't turn on the light in here. Let's see if we can get a light. Okay. And there you have it.